T1 grabs the win in game number 1 over GEN, and the player of the game will be Faker on Twisted Fate. With that yellow card, or maybe gold card. Faker picked up 8 votes out of 12, and both Joe Marsh and Arnold are here at the Lowell Park, so let's see whose CEO or boss buff is stronger.
The reason why we've seen LeBlanc come back is now people realize, oh, this champion is just really strong, right? Like, this champion is just actually really, really good. And we have a lot of players that can play. There has been a comfort pick for a really long time.
Italy and Renekton. Who could have guessed? the wonderful duo is back again.
That's not the angle I wanted. Maybe Cuz is gonna go full Moonstone Italy.
Nope.
You know, that'd be
nice
great,
thought,
actually.
but it's not gonna happen.
that'd be really good. Yeah, provide some. No, it's not happening. It's gonna be full damage Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you needed to go this way as T1. I think we have seen.
He will be okay, although he is going to eat a lot of damage here from the Renekton, kind of unavoidably, as Faker already going to get ahead in this lane.
Yeah, I don't actually think that is okay. I think that's a really big problem.
Yeah. Well, we're looking to increase those numbers here tonight.
This
0%.
is a good start for it, okay? This is as good as you're going to get.
And we do have Clid down on the bottom side, maybe trying to get a little bit more proactive down here instead of letting the Ziggs survive for free. Double flash taken away from the Gumayusi carry lane. Cuz getting proactive. This is what you got to do. Clid can't just jungle for free, and here we go. Clid is going to get electrocuted. We'll see what he does. Tries to turn it around, get the shield at least. And that spear will miss, so he will survive. But again, just getting in the face of Clid is always going to be good. You had the pressure from the top side. And here's Keria even trying to get into the action. Now we'll see if T1 commit to this. Just going for plates for now, and they seem to be just fine with that. You're still winning by doing this. Here's the TP. They really wanted to get that out. And GEN don't have an option to force and engage. You can see how slow this Rift Herald is going down. As T1 definitely looking to fight this one. They're trying to burst down Keria, and will they be able to? The answer is yes. They take a lot of damage in the process, and Faker is frontlining like a madman. He's going to be able to take down Life. You can see that this Rift Herald's so close actually to resetting, but it will go the way of GEN. As Kana's trying to get in there, he will go down, but trade a kill. As Faker's still full health and a huge menace, they want to pick up as many kills as possible. SpeedyD still has that ultimate available, and he will be able to get over the wall. But maybe not the same to be said here for Ruler and Clid, as they are just hunting them under the turrets. Cuz gets pretty low. The Shuriken is going to miss. And Cuz is just running into him, trying to get the bait off, and he will. Baits them both back in and will survive, as now the Shock Blast comes in. TP coming out from Rascal as he's trying to help out his team. The fights never end here. T1, they're still looking for more.
They're gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Carry us back!
You might as well. I mean, the health bars are full, and they're gonna be able to get more as life goes down. Cuz is gonna be totally fine. How about some bonus plates? It's a feast here for T1.
That's what we want to see from Renekton Italy, baby! It's taken a while, but that is an incredible mid-game and get this much damage done. And it starts with Keria getting caught. Or does he, right? Because that's the big thing here. Is like, sure, you get Keria, but the bomb from Guma combined with the damage from Cousin Faker means that basically from this point on, GEN is just running. Like, it takes a really long time. And yeah, that's very unfortunate that Kana. That he hit that EQ combo. Cuz also not the greatest at hitting the spears. And there's a lot of moments here where I was like, is this actually going to end up going well?
This fight goes on for like another 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, yeah. No one
we have to speed it up.
Yeah, and it's just like, there is the sidestep, another miss spear, Cuz then walking. This is fine.
Look at this fight.
Then this is like, no.
He knows that BDD doesn't have the damage to kill him.
I don't.
All calculated, Chronicler.
I don't know about that one.
Is it 5 head or is it 1 head? That's the question.
Well, it worked, so it's 5 head. That's how it works, right? No, I don't think you need to take that much of a risk, but he does get out with his life in the end. And then this is the big difference, I think, between the T1 that we're seeing here today and the T1 that we've seen.
Some of that poke as well from the side of Gen.G is negated. As Faker is behind, they're trying to get in here, but we have a stopwatch as that's BDD going in, looking to get somebody, but he just gets nearly blown up and will get burned down by Cuz. There's just really no hope here for Gen.G. They tried to make it happen, but that's going to be two. Clid has to eat the spear, but it doesn't matter because Jace is in the game. And I love this from T1. They're never backing down from a fight. Only Ruler will survive again. As 4 members of Gen.G go down, T1 have over 6,000 gold in the lead.
Remember what I said about a possible winner for Gen.G? Well, I think it was somewhere in that fight, and he was not found. That's why you.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty unkillable, so I do understand. You know, I feel like it's just safer. Either way, you see what the stopwatch does here for Keria, and then they just turn it around.
That's just a really nice bait. Faker also staying in prime position. BDD just getting blown up by the sheer amount of just AoE damage that was in his shroud.
Yeah.
There's nothing the Akali can do, and then Faker, cause we have not seen this form of Renex in Italy.
Any
flank
gankers?
this. They're gonna try anyway.
Anyone want to try to fight in this game? Okay, that ult's not going to do anything. This is probably their best chance. They're trying to take out the Ziggs as well. Okay, well, we're going to ult away now. They're trying to get on top of Keria, but it looks like the damage is just too much here, unfortunately. Double kill for the Jace, and even Ziggs get into the action. I didn't even see BDD die. Like, it didn't even look like he was in that fight. And that's just the way it's going to be.
10k gold at 24 minutes.
Yeah.
I just need a moment to take this in. Faker, by the way, just because you pointed it out, he went for Chain Vest. He didn't get a stopwatch, or he could have done even more in that fight, but we joke because there is really not that much more to say about this game. That is as good as an opportunity as you're going to get. It's the ultimate collapse. There is no ultimate available from Ziggs, right? It gets used aggressively, but BDD's throwing damage on top of a Leona that doesn't care at all. Kana does an absurd amount of damage. Faker.
This is,
yeah.
You talked about the AoE damage. It's just...
It's revolting for T1, because this is Kana.
Okay, well, he's got that item, and now he's going to have some follow-up. And at this point...
One Hail Mary engage, I guess, to try and salvage something.
They tried that in the top lane, and it didn't work.
But there's no other plan, Valdez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta hope somebody makes a mistake. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a really nice turnaround for T1, and like we were both kind of commenting. Uh-oh, Ruler. Yeah, that's, yep. Go back to the fountain again. Rise and focus, of course, in the items here for Gumayusi. And again, it's not even that Teddy was playing poorly. I think it's just that Gumayusi deserved a chance. And I mean, this is a great comeback for him in game number 1, pulling out the Ziggs a couple of games. See if it, you know, draws out a big ban a couple of games in a row against their next opponent, whoever it is. As Gen.G, they're going to give it one last chance. As well, that was, yeah. This is just, they're just going to push this one in. A gigantic shock blast to the face. As now Faker's just going 1v3 on the back line, basically 1v5 now. As in goes BDD, does a nice amount of burst damage, but again, we're just going to drop that safe full of cash onto the heads of Gen.G, and T1 are going to take the massive 2-0 victory tonight in very swift fashion, very dominant fashion, as they absolutely crush Gen.G 2-0.
I could have seen a Gen.G 2-0. I could have imagined a hard-fought battle between these two. But in line with the entirety of the LCK thus far, quite a surprising result here, but an incredible upswing from T1. The Gumayusi swap working out really, really, really well. And just the team as a picking Renekton in Italy and making it work. If that's not a sign that your team is feeling a lot better than they were previously, then I don't know what is.
In very swift fashion, so it doesn't really get much better than that for them right now.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Kuma! Yeah, getting first pick Ziggs in 2 games in a row and making such great use of it is nice. Also, what a day for Faker, because that game number 1, obviously, the TF pressure around the entirety of the map, but then the Renection performance, a pick that I think for good reason has been under scrutiny within the LCK.
At that point, the wallets were already bursting. And they're still playing this very seriously. They're like, no, back off. Let's do it again.
타워.
오케이.
Tower, okay.
건다 얘.
한번 더.
잡아.
I will not be sad when the calling mechanic is removed next patch. The queuing during E.
나이스.
Not enough though.
Very nice.
When the calling player.
나이스.
True.
Final bomb on top of the Nexus.
Yeah. It's impossible to feel bad about that one. Everybody's smiling on the side of T1, and
Does that surprise anyone?
we're gonna give it to Faker here. And
Shouldn't get overexcited. As yep, there we go.
wow, 12 out of 12. Okay. There you go. Undeniable. And that means we will be hearing from only Faker in the interview, which should be interesting.
네, 1위 팀 젠지를 꺾고 1라운드를 4위로 마무리한
那么也是恭喜 T1 今天拿下比赛胜利，欢迎我们今天的 POG Faker。
감사합니다.
네, 오늘 승리로 2라운드 마지막 경기를 승리로 장식하셨고 4위로
今天也是第1轮的最后一场比赛，以胜利装饰这场比赛，现在感觉怎么样呢？因为我们最近的状态不是很好，赛前也是非常担心的。今天可以这样战胜젠지也是非常开心的。
인게임 모드 준비를 굉장히 많이 해오신 것 같습니다. 지난 아프리카전이 조금 동기부여가 되셨나요?
那在 Africa 站败北之后是做了哪样一些反馈呢？
저희가 이제 좀 이번 젠지전도 열심히 이제 민영이도 출전하면서 새로운 전략들로 승리할 수
今天这场比赛也是郭麻优选手上场了嘛，所以做了很多的一些比较新的一些反馈跟战略。
주도적인 움직임, 또 실수 없는 모습이 눈에 띄었는데요. 준비 과정에서 어떤 부분에 가장 신경 쓰셨을까요?
那今天 Faker 选手的表现是非常好的，是做了哪一些准备呢？
저희 팀원들이 좀 하나가 될 수 있게 그런 노력들을 많이 했고요.
主要是努力让我们5个人成为一体，去默契配合，
많이 플레이를 하려고 했었고
也是增强了自己的一个自信。
좀 제가 이제 좀 자신감이 나올 수 있게 편하게 마음을 가지고 하니까 잘 됐던 것 같습니다.
所以也是在恢复自信之后，让我今天可以打得更加的好了。
127일 만에 구마유시 선수가 출전해서 오늘 역할이 좀 중요하셨을 것 같은데요. 팀적으로 구마유시 선수에게 어떤 주문한 점이 있을까요?
那时隔127天之后，郭麻优选手再次上场之后，队内选手说了哪一些话呢？
경기라서 상당히 이상해져 있었거든요. 뭔가 좀 애가
네.
좀 특이해졌다고 해야 되나? 좀 그랬는데 그래도 오늘 경기에서 인게임에서는 되게 자기 역할을 잘 해준 것 같아요.
那具体没有说什么，但是不知道为什么今天他变得非常的特别。但是总体来说，今天也是发挥的非常好的。
됐더라고요.
那具体来说的话，他今天就发挥的特别好，感觉像是那种世界级 AD 的选手级别。
처음에는 떨린다고 말을 했는데
一开始他也是说有一些小紧张的。
안 떤 것처럼 자기 플레이 엄청 잘.
但是进入游戏之后就完全看不出紧张的样子，发挥得非常好。
있어서 많이 기여했던 것 같습니다.
맞습니다. 정말 좋은 플레이를 보여주셨던 것 같은데요. 1경기는 바텀 중심의 조합을 좀 꾸리신 것 같습니다. 직스를 선픽하셨고 그리고 바텀 집중 저격밴을 하셨고 또 포킹 조합을
那第一局你们也是针对下路就做了一个 BP 的一个战略嘛？那具体是在哪些方面比较重视呢？ 主要是对面젠지的下路 AD 选手 Ruler 是发挥是非常重要的，所以在针对下路我们是非常重视去做了一些战略准备。
페이커 선수가 초반부터 기선 제압에 성공을 하셨습니다. 특패를 이용해서 적극적으로 로밍을 다니면서 탑다이브까지 한 장면이 있었는데요. 이 장면
那第一局 Faker 选手利用卡牌上下游走的一个场面也是非常亮眼的，来看一下这一波场景。
천천히 심리전하면서 넣는다 그런 얘기를 했고 그다음부터 전부터는 알아서 잡았던 것 같아요.
当时就是跟队内的选手说，我可以去慢慢的配合，最后也是很顺利的就抓到了对面。
이 경기는 또 현재 승률이 0%인 레넥 니달리 조합을 꺼내시면서 첫 승리를 또
那
안겨주셨습니다.
第二局也是拿出了目前0场胜率的一个鳄鱼跟豹女的组合，
이전 시즌도
可以具体说一下吗？
지난 연도도 그렇고 승률이 낮다고 해서 무조건 안 좋다는 결론이 나지는 않는 것 같아요. 그래서
虽然他们现在他们的胜率之前很低，但是我们并不觉得他们完全没有优点。
솔랭에서 레넥톤으로 좀 많이 졌는데
我自己在单排里面用鳄鱼也输了很多场，但是还好今天最后的结果是不错的。
오늘 페이커 선수뿐만 아니라 5명의 선수분들이 너무 좋은 플레이를 보여주셨다 이런 평가가 많은데요. 페이커 선수가 생각하는 오늘의 MVP
那今天除了是페이커选手本人以外，另外一个 POG 你觉得会是谁呢？
창동이가 오늘 많이
今天大家都打得很好，但是尤其是丨LCK选手今天
이길 수 있었던 것 같습니다. 그래서 창동이한테 MVP를 주도록 하겠습니다.
所以我也想给他这个 POG 啊，是칸나选手。
이제 오늘 경기 승리로 T1의 1라운드 성적표 5승 4패가 됐습니다. 1라운드 돌아보면 좀 어떠셨나요?
那回顾一下整体第一轮比赛感觉怎么样呢？
아니지만 그래도
虽然不是特别满意，
1라운드 이렇게 아쉽게 5승 4패로 끝났지만 2라운드 때는 좀 더 좋은 성적으로
但是会为了之后更好的成绩努力，去回报给大家。那第二轮的比赛的一个目標是怎樣的呢？
가능하면 지금보다는 조금 더 좋은 성적을 내는 게 목표입니다.
目标就是比现在拿下更好的一个成绩。那第二轮比赛的第一个对手，你们会对上农心，也是要对第一轮比赛的一个复仇来说一下赛前宣言吧。虽然第一轮的比赛中我们输掉了比赛，但是今天我们也赢下了一个强队GEN嘛，所以也是变得更强了一些。 感觉下一场农心的比赛我们可以赢下来，也是再次恭喜T1今天拿下比赛胜利。让我们把时间交还给解说席。